All chat and 30 seconds for ally chat.
So T1 lose their ward. That feels like some pre-game, you know, an analyst ward finding, and then they double back, come back in. They want the kill on save, and they're gonna get it. They tip him. Cuckoo, he's the captain. He last picks his hero. He steals first blood. This man making sure his game goes well.
This man, but Nightfall had to use stun to protect himself. Save did not walk through lane, considering maybe there is a lane ward. That's smart if that is in his thought process.
But he hasn't shown top, but a nice cookie on the two heroes. Can Cuckoo get out of this? The body blocks are there, and Save will finish him off. The return kill attempted by Zephyr is unsuccessful, and it's going to be potentially a second kill. Save gets the double. Nicely done.
And meanwhile, top lane, DM's doing just fine. He's got 3 CS.
Okay. Trees and saw the snap coming in. It's just a totally different outcome there, probably. It's such a small little detail. As we'll see DM probably going to struggle up top. Like, yeah, he's got a few CS so far, but playing a 1v2. Yeah, here we go. It's going to be a kill. That's the level 2 timing on the CM, I believe. You mentioned it, Brian. You get the double nuke now. The CM level 2 is just that much stronger.
That's what I'm here for, I think. I'm predicting all these level 2 timings.
Speaking of level 2 timings, it's level 2 on the Snapfire, yeah.
At everybody. Kingslayer, Save, and Nightfall were all level 2 there.
Carl, GPK can't go for the rune because of the Scorched Earth, I guess.
It's the heartbeat creep. He got his bottle delivered, so he has more mana to work with.
Okay. And he saves the water rune. Carl's waiting to see which way GPK goes. He's not going for a water rune because he knows GPK will then go for the other. So Carl's like, I'm going to keep you honest. I'm going to force you to stay here. Save makes a nice rotation. He's now been in like 4 kills. As Carl will head top, which means GPK probably gets to head bottom, but maybe Carl gets both. Yeah. GPK doesn't want to miss any CS, so Carl, I believe, gets a double rune here.
Yeah, he is losing a bit out in the level department because there's 6 denies coming out from GPK. Yep. But he's going for it.
And I think GPK is just going to accept his fate here. He's trying to get the return kill. Carl has bottle charges. Yep, and has a water rune to go for. Maybe. Oh, he steals a bounty rune. This is so good from Carl. Well, speaking of Chads on T1, that's some Chad-like mid-play.
Yeah, that was sick. He knew his limits perfectly there. And for the people that haven't watched Dota in a while,
refill.
Doom used to have 0 base armor. This hero used to be quite susceptible to that early tower.
Is GPK dead again?
Yes.
No.
No, he's fine.
Oh.
He's fine.
We're gonna find out. He's got Scorched Earth. He might just be dead here.
He's fine.
They're tipping him. They know he's dead. He just TP'd it and died a second time.
I've just got the inner narrative of GPK right now. I'm fine.
He sees a CM there. It's like, okay, it's just CM. It's just a CM, right? I don't remember what this hero does, but it's a weak hero, right?
I don't remember what this hero does. That happens a lot in Dota. I'd have to look into that, but it seems like a very antiquated voice line.
Level Death was back in.
Technically it is on the shard, yeah.
Here we go. Big fight breaking out the bottom lane as GPK looks to make his first move. Nightfall again getting pressure, but he's going to look to turn and fight. Dies in the process, and Cuckoo with the Ghost Route keeps himself alive. GPK cannot afford to die here. He's been frostbitten, and Whitemon is just controlling everybody. They want the 3rd kill. They lose 23 Savage to get this fight to go their way, but it's well worth it for T1. They'll be more than happy with the outcome. And they may get a 4th kill. Save, trying to get the hell out.
Did T1 ever actually make plays?
Was that on a play? I mean, it was a reaction.
What I'm saying
to a play,
is they always bait you to make plays onto them, right? Like, even just top lane was them TPing in and responding.
And here's
to
another situation. They kind of bait them in here. The CM Freezing Field gets cancelled by a global silence, but T1 were ready for this aggression and are looking to counter it. This time around, though, it doesn't go the way they were hoping for. The pig pole, Carl trying to use that to get out of there. Storm using a lot of mana to bowl on in. It's going to be a little bit careful. The overgrowth is there, going to catch up too, but T1 maybe pushing their luck a little bit here, but with numbers now showing up, 23 Savages back in this one, and GPK, he's low on mana. The Sven getting very low himself. He's going to die to the Spectral Dagger. GPK has to get out of here. Luckily dodges the stomp. As the chase is on. The chase is too far. Carl, illusion dodge?
Illusion dodge!
Yeah!
You understand, Zephyr. You understand, my friend.
Ooh. And
That's rubbing salt in the wound to Reaper sight the 5 position. They don't.
That's the
but even that
cycle
play, that's just not up their wheelhouse.
Yeah. That one was not bad, right? That was when they killed 3, right? And lost Spectre, the tier 1 bottom?
Maybe.
Maybe we're thinking of different ones.
Yeah, I think we're thinking of different
ones.
ones.
There was one where they died bottom tier 1 and Spectre died, but they got some good kills here. This is VP once again. They're the ones looking to make plays. They'll kill 23 Savage. It always costs them a price, though. Never does it feel like VP are getting a clean kill and getting out.
Still good for VP,
yes.
I think, all considering the fact that they're down by 3K.
This
like a BKB Shiva's Doom, and the Sven's like not even gonna have an attack speed item by that point. You know, you obviously had the Blink BKB coming out. He's got the Centaur Stomp already prepared.
Ball in. Immediate global silence. Blink Echo. Have they got the damage here? They do. They commit everything. Then the Overgrowth comes in. The counterplay is there with the Spectre Haunt. Can T1 turn this around? It looks like they might be able to get some kills. GPK barely balls to the high ground as CM's Freezing Field absolutely destroys them here. It's going to get 2 kills in return. Just for a support and an offlaner. Good for T1. Not maybe as many counter kills as they were hoping for with this one.
23 Savage got the treant behind him, Zephyr. Making sure they're just always ready.
VP want to take this fight, though. They don't have the Sven, but they feel like they've got the numbers. Blink, Echo followed by a global. They're trying to bring down 23 Savage. It looks like they'll get him. Nothing Treant can do. Yeah, exactly. Can they get out of this one alive? Overgrowth on the Shaker. Meanwhile, Doom, Carl, he wants bigger fish than Kingslayer. He lets the Silencer go as he goes looking for GPK, but the Invis Room means he gets out of there.
That's always been my dream as a sport, is to just be such a non-threat that you just get ignored and then you get to TP out. And Doom didn't end up finding anybody.
Yeah.
Storm managed to get far enough away. Because they're not like ganking, they're kind of just running at them, you know?
Yeah.
Like none of them are dying in terms of, like Nightfall isn't dying while he's farming. He's just constantly
with a ward. They saw him.
He wasn't farming right here, so this doesn't count.
Yeah. Don't worry. I pulled one, you had to pull one too. We shouldn't talk about Nightfall. It doesn't end well.
Sorry, Nightfall.
His parents watching and cursing us for...
cursing him.
Yeah, exactly. And VP, they're playing around where they have vision in these high grounds, but T1 are just never really coming into these traps. As Spectre does exactly just that, so... the curses continue, but he's still living armor? No. Not going to come out in time. There's revenge kill.
This is like the story of this game. Yeah. Kill one guy on T1 because they invest everything, and then lose 2 heroes because the rest of T1 has shown up by that point because it took so long.
It's always Echo plus...
Who has mana, like as a hero, that's what he runs into. But it's actually the fact that his mana runs out before he can kill you. So it's like damage issues. That's his issue. And he's against Tree, Spectre, Necro, Doom. How do you ever have enough damage?
Infernal Blade damage. That was so cool.
Damage.
He actually didn't right-click right after hoofs. He waited so he could like chain the stun on his Infernal Blade. That was actually so cool indeed. Sven trying to go in and kill this pesky CM. This CM just using the Shadow Amulet to stay alive. Whitemon, he gets healed up, then he gets a Freezing Field off. Oh no, Virtus Pro. They get rocked. Absolutely rocked.
When you are getting dangled on by a CM, that is not good.
This may just be entering GG territory. This game just feels like psychologically damaging for VP. They've had such a good day one. They're still in a perfectly fine position as he TPs out in front of them.
He didn't even have the TP there. The Storm was still dead for 5 seconds.
Yeah. He just wanted to go back.
Like, no matter what, you can't take the organization out of the team, you know? Like, it's just such a thing to go 5-1 and then go against the team that's 0-4 and lose 2 games. Now, on the other hand, I'd say T1's way better than what you
Blink Echo with a nice cookie follow-up in the Global Silence. They'll kill one, the Necro. Can they get both here? 22 Savages bouncing around with the Haunt. And it looks like DM getting low, trying to use the invis. There's going to be a ball in, but he's got the Aeon Disc. No, they're going to get the kill. Nicely played there, but the Spectre doesn't end up going down just yet. 23 Savage, have they got the damage for this one? Oh, Carl, he's on a monster kill. He's just destroying everyone. GPK just staying in those trees.
Does he have a TP on the Storm?
It's got some
I have to imagine.
DOTA's such a momentum game. It could it could literally, they could just ride this and, you know, go win most of their games today and tomorrow and suddenly be like a top 2, top 3 team in the group stage. It's entirely plausible. We've seen it before at TIs, and 23 Savage is going to chase down Kingslayer. Yeah. And for VP, yeah, I mean, yeah, they, you know, were a 5-1 team and lose now to a 0-4 team. T1, like you say, not your traditional 0-4 team, but ultimately, for VP, you know, if they can get upper bracket, main event is, you know, the goal for all these teams, like doing well in the main event.
Yeah, T1 can still absolutely get upper bracket themselves. You know, they've only lost 4 games. They could easily go like a total of 8 or something like that.
Yep.
And guess what they have? They have Doom Treant.
There we go. It's the hero.
Team.
I don't know if they won game 2, but Alliance were winning game 2 against EG. They lost game 1, but so I mean that's the thing. They started 0-4, won 2 games. That confidence booster can suddenly turn around your whole group stage. So Spectre, they find Knifefall. Oh boy.
You know, honestly,
dude, this Spectre act is just insane. That constantly finding these heroes.
When you're ahead, it looks.
Oh, that Echo Slam is not going to cut it. Reaper gets the kill on the Shaker, and yeah.
Keep drawing out this game, VP, because Zephyr is giving me some free advertisement right now.
And 23 Savage is giving me some free fantasy points.
I believe I have... Who do I have on T1? I think I have Carl.
Ooh!
Okay, that's the Wombo combo.
For who? The 5v1 Wombo combo from T1. At this point, GPK is like, yeah, 4-man Vortex!
He's like padding his stun numbers on the fantasy.
That's true. He's helping out the people who put him in there. That stun number's worth more than the death, I think. I'm not entirely sure how the numbers work.
I have absolutely no clue how they work. I would imagine deaths are probably pretty costly for 4 players.
Get the Doom out. Carl has been, my MVP for this game, the way he crushed that mid lane. Him or the CF, but both those two have been fantastic.
Yeah, I think the fact that he won his lane and was allowed to go Midas while also having like a presence on the map is just like, it's just too much. You can't let him get away with that.
Are you sad to see the fountain buffs? If that was, you know, like a year ago, they would have dove the fountain there.
Part of me like has the nostalgia of just being able to be impervious because the fountain was really wimpy, but I do think it's important to have somewhere you can call home.
Yeah, encourage PMA gameplay.
Yes, indeed. Of course.
Well, yeah.
I was about to say, I hope they GG soon, just because this looks painful.
And the way they were playing when the Storm zipped into 4 heroes, I think for VP, they'd already kind of mentally GG'd out.
Yeah, they got the 4-man stun into the death of the Storm. Yep. That's when you know you're pretty much doomed, literally.
Yep. Wow. Congratulations, T1, 0-4 day 1, and they start day 2. Just 2-0. They can't just...
This is a big 2-0, though.
Yeah.